What's up, Internet? My name is Mike. I'm the General Sales Manager here at Clarington Kia, and behind us, we have a fantastic Kia certified pre-owned vehicle. This is a 2021 Kia Sorento SX. Let's go have a look at all the details on this fantastic family SUV. All right, let's dive right into this 2021 Sorento SX. This is a Kia certified pre-owned vehicle. I'll explain what that means as we go along, but that is a very special designation for this car. It has just over 117,000 kilometers. It is a one-owner vehicle, no accident history, and has service history as well. You can find all that information on the Carfax on our website at claringtonkia.ca. Now, the purpose of this video is to show you the great features on the Sorento as well as the condition. So let's start off with what is underneath the hood. The Sorento SX features a 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. You can tow 3,500 pounds with the Sorento. It's connected to an 8-speed automatic dual clutch transmission. So a very smooth drive and obviously extremely fuel efficient, being a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder versus a lot of the other vehicles in this class would be a big 6-cylinder, probably a 3.5 liter, which obviously would be a little bit worse on fuel than this car here. Also, it's super fun to drive with the transmission. So let's have a look at the wheels. So this is black alloy wheels on the SX, 20-inch wheels. Now it does have a little bit of curb rash right here on the one alloy wheel, and then one of the other ones has a little bit of curb as well. I'll show you them, but you know what? You don't have to feel bad. At least you won't be the first one to scuff up these wheels. Not a big deal. All right, now turn signal indicators in the mirrors. These are power folding mirrors as well. When you lock the door, the mirrors will fold in for you. Taking a step back, looking at the side profile, you can see this is a full-size SUV. A little sneak peek into the back seats because this does have the captain's chairs on it. So you can see here, we've got two captain's chairs for the second row seating, and you'll also see now this beautiful burgundy interior. I'm gonna flip these down. Just so you can see, it does have nice armrests built in. All right, but let's not get too heavily involved in the interior yet. I still got to show you the outside. Let's keep moving. Going around the back here, this is the only scratch I could find on this car. It's about an inch or so big. That's the only scratch I found on it. It is in incredible shape, especially considering it's black. It's always tough to keep a black car looking nice, but the previous owners did a great job of that. We have these cool taillights on the rear, the all-wheel drive, and then the Sorento down the back side of the tailgate. I'll take a step back so you can kind of see the better picture of the whole back here. We have the SX logo on here, and then down below, a nice finish to the rear bumper. This is a power tailgate. Can be opened up with the key fob or with the button back here. Now, with the rear seats up in the 6-passenger configuration, there's still some room for some groceries here, maybe an overnight bag or two. If you're doing grocery shopping with 4 kids, my gosh, I'm so sorry for you. Don't do that. But lots of room back here for an overnight bag and such. If you want to put down these seats, it's really simple. Give this a pull, headrest folds down, and then the seats fold down. Now you see you have a nice fold flat here, and that would give you tons of room for extra cargo if you don't need the rear seats up. Now, if you needed to fold down that second row, you'll notice here there's some buttons to do that. You push that and the seats will fold down. And then the rear ventilation has its own climate control in the back with vents and a USB port as well. Some cup holders, everything, so the third row passengers are just as comfortable as second and first row as well, all right? We'll close up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the seat back up just so I can show you the condition of the seats when we get to that. Give me 1 second. There we go. Just like so, nice and easy. We'll close up the trunk. Coming around to the passenger side, this back wheel is good, no curb on that one. No door dings in the vehicle too. Great looking black paint on the car. And then here's just a little bit of curb rash here on this wheel as well. That's about it. Nothing crazy, not a big deal. Now, as we come around to the front, the SX features LED headlights, which are on right now, and that LED daytime running light. So those nice bright white lights at night, so that way you have a nice clear view of the road, as well as some driving lights down below integrated into that lower front bumper. Taking a step back just to give you a whole look at that front grille. The hood is in great shape. I only see just one little stone chip right there. Other than that, again, fantastic, in excellent condition here. Okay, now let's go look at those rear seats again, give you a little bit more of a tour of what's going on back here, because there's a lot more than just the beautiful color. So as I mentioned, the captain's chairs, armrest built in. Have a look up. We have that beautiful big panoramic sunroof that goes all the way back here to that second row. Now, we do have a little bit of a laneway here in case kids want to kind of hop in that way, or you can simply just push this button and this slides up out of the way, so that way rear passengers can get into that third row. You'll see condition back here is fantastic. Okay, slide this back. Now the second row has their own ventilation. We've got a 115 volt regular outlet back here in case we need to charge up something that takes a little bit more than USB power, but we do have a USB port back here as well. All right, and then another cool thing, we have the sunshade built into the side windows here, so that way you don't need to get the cheesy one from Canadian Tire. And we also have heated seats. So these captain's chairs are heated, so that way your back passengers stay even more comfortable. Now, go take a look at the front seats. Again, that big panoramic sunroof, big glass panel that will push up and slide back. Front seats are in great shape as well. Now, there's no rips, tears, stains, or burns, and it is a non-smoker vehicle. There's no odors in this car at all. We have the power driver's seat with power lumbar support, and we also have even a adjustable thigh support as well, so that can kind of come out if you've got longer legs. That's very helpful. Gives you a little bit more support closer to your knees. We have the Sorento door sill plate, and then the seat is hooked up to a 2-position driver memory seat setting, so each driver has their own independent temperatures. Now let's hop in. I should also mention the passenger seat is also power. Not as many adjustments, but it is a power passenger seat, so that's always nice. The passenger can obviously adjust their seat with power. Kind of overselling that one, sorry. Right, now that we're sitting here, let's talk about the safety features on the Sorento. Being that it is the SX, it has all of the advanced safety features that Kia has to offer, starting with highway driving assist. We'll start with that one because that one will go into some other features that we have. So the highway driving assist is basically a semi-autonomous driving system from Kia. So what it does is it's going to use the adaptive cruise control, the lane keeping assist, to basically drive the vehicle on the highway. I want to say unassisted. I'll explain in a minute. So adaptive cruise control will match the speed of the car in front of you, slow down if needed, and kind of keep a safe distance in front on the highway, and then speed up if that car gets out of the way back to your regular cruising speed. The lane keeping assist will see the lines in the road and keep the vehicle centered in the road by obviously doing its thing. Now combine those two, and that's highway driving assist. So you turn that on the highway, set cruise at 110, 120, whatever you like. You can now take your feet off the pedals. You can take your hands off the steering wheel. Now, that last part, I don't necessarily suggest that. I only say don't suggest it because legally I probably should. You can just keep your hands here like so, whatever, you know, kind of comfortably, but you're not going to have to do any input on the steering wheel. It's going to track those lines, take gentle curves on the highway, and adjust the speed accordingly. It's a very, very nice, convenient driving experience, much like Tesla's autopilot. Can you take your hands off the wheel? I'll let you figure that out for yourself, so I don't say anything I'm not supposed to. You probably can. Other than that, other safety features, we do have the blind spot warning in the side view mirror. We also have blind, what's it called? Lane change monitoring. So check this out. You put on your left turn signal, and in the dashboard, you now see the camera that is underneath the left, side view mirror. Oh, I'll get it right. Sorry, the left side view mirror. Now, same thing for the right side. So that's very convenient when you're going to make a lane change. You can see your blind spots here rather than having to do the old crank your neck over the shoulder. 117,962 kilometers. You can see this is a fully digital driver's display. So the gauges in here are all fully digital. Just going through a couple of the, there we go. Just get that out of the way so you can kind of see what it looks like. So great features, a lot of information that can be displayed up front, and you can customize this a little bit to your liking if you want to see different information or kind of change how it looks. Now on the steering wheel, we have our Bluetooth radio controls, our adaptive cruise controls, our highway driving assist. The steering wheel here is a nice contrast between black and burgundy. It is a heated steering wheel as well, so it heats up nice and warm in the wintertime. That can also be done using the remote start. You can see the remote starter on there, as well as the power tailgate too. So nice built-in remote starter for the Sorento. Now let's move over, automatic headlights, I'll turn those on. Let's move over to our infotainment system. So look, you can see the vehicle's low on fuel, so it's popping up low on fuel. Do you want to search for a nearby gas station? No, thank you, not right now. And that is asking because we have onboard navigation for the Sorento SX. Yes, I know. There we go. All right, so nice 12.3 inch wide touchscreen system, navigation on board. If we go back to our home menu, so this is the standard home menu. Got your temperature, your radio, and a little ghosted image of the map. But if we slide it to the right, or I guess to the left, whatever way you say sliding that is, now we've got our options here. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are on board, so you can plug in your phone and get Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. We also have passenger talk, which is really cool. You push that, it activates your microphone for your Bluetooth and will actually project your voice to the very back seat, so that way you don't have to yell, scream at the kids in the back. They can hear you without turning around and yelling, which is nice. Quiet mode is great if the kids are sleeping in the back. You push quiet mode, it moves all the sound to the front speakers, so that way the kids in the back stay sleeping. You can still listen to your radio in the front speakers only. It's a nice feature to have. There's also, with the radio, XM satellite radio, obviously FM, AM radio, that's all kind of normal stuff, but you do have XM satellite radio as well. And then we also have the UVO app, which is the new, or the old version of Kia Connect, which allows you to do a bunch of different things from your vehicle, from your phone. And that's all available by subscription, and it's also vehicle dependent. So this car can probably do more things than the most because it's the SX, it's the highest trim level. Now, when we put the Sorento in reverse, we get a nice clear rear view camera, but you'll also see we have a top-down view. So that's our 360 camera and our rear view camera. Now, if I were to put it into drive, we get the front camera. So that's really convenient. You can push the camera button where's the camera button now? Where'd they put the camera? Oh, down here. You can push the camera button when you're in drive at a low speed. It'll give you that front camera so you can park maybe in a garage or in a tighter parking spot with a little bit more accuracy and not bump that front bumper. All right, put it into park. We have our tri-zone climate control, so driver, passenger, independent temperatures, plus the rear passengers have their own temperature as well. We have heated and cooled seats on the Sorento. If I can get this camera to focus. Focus. Let's try that again. There we go. Heated and cooled seats for the front driver and passenger, so that leather will cool off really nicely when the cooled seats are on. Underneath this nice piano black trim, we have a wireless cell phone charger, plus a bunch of USB ports to plug in your phone as well for the Apple CarPlay. And if you want to charge more than one phone at once, or you can use the wireless charger there as well. I like that it's piano black too, looks really sharp. All right, we've got here, this is a really cool feature. So currently you'll see drive is illuminated, means you can choose from comfort, eco, sport, and smart for the drive mode. And that's going to change the way that the Sorento drives. Obviously comfort will be a little bit more comfortable. Eco is going to try to reserve the fuel. Sport's going to give you all the horsepower and turbocharged power from the engine. And then smart will choose between all three. It'll decide what you're trying to get based off how you're driving. If we push it in, we now get terrain mode. So now we have access to sand, mud, and snow, and that is going to change how the transmission works, but also how that all-wheel drive system works. So should you find yourself in one of these situations, you can always push terrain and then go to sand, snow, or mud, and it will operate accordingly with a little bit more confidence, perhaps, than just letting it do its thing naturally. Our heated steering wheel button, our electronic parking brake with auto hold, great feature to have. What that does is utilizes the electronic parking brake when you come to a stop. It'll hold the car there so you can take your foot off of the brake pedal. And when you release, when you push the gas, it releases it so you can go. So stop and go traffic is very, very convenient with the auto hold. Here's our camera parking button again to get the front camera. Turn off the sonar in case you're towing, because you can tow 3,500 pounds with this Sorento. And then a little bit more storage here in the center console. So give you kind of just a quick little look around the dashboard again. All right, but folks, this 21 Sorento with 117,000 kilometers, the black on burgundy, I mean, come on, it's a gorgeous color combination, a fantastic vehicle. And as I say that, oh yeah, see, I have polarized sunglasses. One more thing. I forgot that in the windshield, we have heads-up display. So you see the 0, it might look like it's flashing on your screen. It's not, it's just the frame rate of the camera. You have the heads-up display, which displays to you your speed, radio, turn signals, and all a bunch of other good stuff there in the windshield. I almost forgot about that. But that's there as well. But this is a fantastic find. One owner vehicle, no accident history, and it's a Kia certified pre-owned vehicle, which means you will have warranty on the powertrain for 6 years or 120,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. It'll be 120,000 kilometers because it's on 117 right now. But you have that added confidence that this is still under warranty for the engine, transmission, all-wheel drive. You're also going to get access to extremely reduced extended warranty options for this vehicle. It goes through a rigorous inspection to make sure that everything is operating normally on the car, not just the safety features, but things like the radio system, the sunroof, the power window. All those features are also double checked, which is far above the safety that would normally happen on a vehicle. And best of all, if you're financing this car, you get access to low interest rates, as low as 84 months for under 6%. It's incredible. I've got to go because I think Raheem is asking a couple of questions. But if you want to find this vehicle, ClarendonKia.ca, or visit us in store in Bowmanville. But whether you choose online or in store, we can't wait to see you. It's your experience your way right here at Clarendon Kia. I got to go. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.